Hello, I'm CharrChan, a full-time fursuit maker from the UK. In this video I want to showcase this tail commission that I've done, and this is an Ampwave tail. Ampwaves are an original species by Slumberyote. There'll be a link to Slumberyote's social media in the description. And with that said, let's talk about this tail. So this tail is 86 inches long. 86 inches, that's ridiculously long. Just over 2 meters. It uses 4 different fabrics, and they are Cuddle Fleece for the grey, green minky for this cylinder part here, and each of these stripes is done with fleece, and then at the top here we have a luxury shag faux fur tuft. Tail, as always, is stuffed with polyfill, and I'm going to talk about the internal construction of this tail just to tell you how durable it is. A thing to mention is that I don't often work with faux furs. I usually only work with Cuddle Fleece and minkies, so I'm not very experienced working with luxury shag faux furs, but I am willing to do it every so often. However, my style does cater more towards the Cuddle Fleece type fabrics. Anyway, with that said, here is the base of the tail. We have 2 elastic belt loops, so those are sewn in at the top, and under here is a foam disc. And then this up here is a mix of ladder stitched and blanket stitched on. It's a weird combination of the two, but it shouldn't be going anywhere, it should be nice and sturdy. For each of these black lines it is made with fleece, as I already said, and the way I do those is I sew a piece of the fleece vertically, sorry. I sew a piece of this fleece vertically into the fabrics, and then trim it down to the right length. All the way at the end of the tail is the headphone jack portion of the Ampwave tail. Now this had a lot of thought go into it on how I was going to construct it in a way that kept the shape right and also made it very sturdy so it wouldn't break off. So I'll tell you in detail how I made this. So starting at the tip of the grey portion of the tail, there is a foam disc in the base here, and then there is a hole in that with an EVA foam rod that starts in this tail. Next up we move on to the green cylinder. This is made with 2 discs of EVA foam at either end, and then the main body of the cylinder is done with upholstery foam. So from the disc in here there's the EVA foam rod, and that goes into this EVA foam disc here, and that's hot glued in place, and then this is all sewn around so it's nice and neat. The disc here is also hot glued to this bit here as well, so that shouldn't be going anywhere, hopefully. Inside here is, well, it was hollow, and then I put some polyfill in it just for a bit of support inside. Anyway, so moving on, we get to the grey portion of this. And this grey portion is made of 3 separate pieces. We have the disc here, then we have this cylinder, and then we have the very tip of the tail. So this base disc here is upholstery foam, 1 inch. Then we move on to this cylinder, which is 2 EVA foam discs with the main body being upholstery foam again. And then this end bit here is just all EVA foam, so this is solid. These lines are done with the same method as the rest of the lines on the tail. Throughout all of these is 1 solid EVA foam rod that runs all the way from about up here in this grey bit all the way down into this green bit, and that's hot glued all the way down. Each bit is hot glued together as well as each one being sewn around for neatening it and extra strength. So this is very sturdy, it shouldn't break, it shouldn't have any problems, and it's also quite lightweight. I mean, it's still a little bit hefty. Heftier than I would like, but it is still, as lightweight as I could make it, considering how sturdy I wanted it to be. Well, this is just a showcase video. I'm not trying to sell you anything, I'm just trying to show you what my work is like. So I think we're going to wrap it up here. This is an Ampwave tail that I was commissioned to make, and I had a lot of fun making it. It was a challenge, but I've developed a new pattern, so I should be able to make Ampwave tails like this in future. Please keep in mind I don't have a lot of experience using luxury shag faux furs, I'm more of a Cuddle Fleece person. So with all that said, I hope you found this video informative and you enjoyed it, and thank you so much for watching. I hope you stick around to see more fursuit stuff. Okay, I'm gonna go before I keep rambling. Bye! Look, you can sling it over your shoulder to carry it. I don't know how to pose, but here's the tail. It is a big tail. Definitely a floor dragger.